Well, hello everyone. I hope that you're doing well during this really amazing time. It's been interesting for all of us. My name is Pastor Josh. I'm the youth pastor at Ben Naz, and I just want to talk a little bit about our plans for opening youth services on Wednesday. But first, I want to read you a Bible verse. This is in Romans 12, verse 9. It says this: "Don't just pretend to love others, really love them. Hate what is wrong and hold tightly to what is good. Love each other with genuine affection and take delight in honoring each other." And this passage just speaks to me because we have families that have so many different perspectives on what's going on. We have people who are not concerned at all and would like things to go back to normal. We have people who are mildly concerned and want some precautions taken. And we have people who are very concerned and want to continue locking down as much as possible in order to stay safe. And our goal, according to this passage, is not to hunker down our own view, but see how we can serve and love and honor other people. And so it's in the spirit of this honoring and respecting of different views that we are launching our plan for what we're going to do next week. And our hope is to be able to serve everybody without pointing fingers at anybody who disagrees about how we should continue on. So with that in mind and in that spirit, here is our plan. For those of you who aren't concerned at all, we're opening youth services. We're starting at 6:30 this Wednesday. We're going to be out back in the grassy area by the garage and the volleyball pit, and it's going to be a blast. We've got the volleyball pit open and ready to go. We're going to have 9 square out there. We have a real porcelain toilet, and we're going to paint 2020 on it and smash it with a hammer just to get out a little bit of our frustrations of how challenging this year has been. Safety goggles and gloves, of course. We're going to have worship, we're going to have a message, and it's going to be a great time to come back together and begin to build community and seek God together as teams and some of our adult leaders. For those of you who are somewhat concerned, we are going to encourage students to wear masks, so please keep that in mind no matter what you think kids should or shouldn't do. We encourage them to wear masks. We're going to take their temperature before youth. If you have a teen that has any symptoms of cold or flu or anything like that, we ask that you keep them home until they can be sufficiently shown to not have the disease. We will actually have red necklaces, red Hawaiian leis that we will pass out for anybody who really wants to stay social distance, like just a signal to everybody else to stay 6 feet away. And there's no judgment, nothing like that. If you feel like you really want your kid to make sure that nobody's within 6 feet of them, they can put on that necklace as soon as you drop them off, and that will signal to everybody to respect that. We are going to have limited people in restrooms, indoors. We are going to set out the chairs spread out so that youth will not be sitting right next to each other. And of course, we'll sanitize game balls and game equipment before they use it, and put hand sanitizer all over the place so that after they hit the volleyball for a little bit, they can sanitize their hands. For those of you who are really concerned and just don't feel comfortable with your youth around any other youth, we totally respect that. We will continue to have worship at Ben Naz YouTube channel. Pastor Mason's going to lead that. And I will record a short Bible study for the youth and put the link to that in that worship time so that the youth can get an idea of where we're at in our series and continue learning and growing in their faith if you would like them to stay home. There's been a huge spike in anxiety and depression among many young people because of the isolation, because of all that's going on. And I just want you to know that if you're concerned about this with your teen, we want to help. I would be happy to meet with them 6 feet away with a mask on, encourage them or pray for them. I would also be happy to do a phone call or a Zoom meeting if you think that it would be helpful to serve them in that way. And we just want to be there to help your family, whatever struggles you're dealing with some of this quarantine stuff. I would also love to hang out with some of you parents. It's been a busy year, and I haven't had a lot of time, but I always have a big heart for hearing what is important to you, what your family values, and I would love the chance to get to know you. So if I can take you and your spouse out to lunch, or if you want to stop by my office and hang out, or if you want to stay home and you're worried about being out in public, we can talk on the phone. But if you'd like to set something up with me, I would really enjoy that. Just to close, we miss you guys. We miss your youth. And we've been playing and praying about how to serve people with different concerns. And we hope that you'll join us in caring for your neighbors as you do your best to care for your own family's needs. And we really want this to be a place where people can come together and respect different people's viewpoints, honor each other, and love each other as we're navigating this season together. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like and learning and growing, and hopefully, most importantly, God is working in the lives of our youth and in our lives as we move forward. So we will hopefully see you next week, and we love you. See you then.